UFC middleweight Jared Cannonier recently opened up about the injury that prevented him from fighting Khamzat Chimaev. Borz was initially scheduled to take on Paulo Costa at UFC 294. However, Costa was forced to withdraw from the bout due to an elbow infection. The UFC then looked for a replacement option and offered the fight to Cannonier. Unfortunately for Tha Killa Gorilla, he tore his MCL, medial collateral ligament, soon after getting the call. During his appearance on the OverDogs podcast hosted by former UFC star Mike Perry, the 41-year-old said, "I'm pulling up in the gym, getting ready to have pro practice, and I get a call from my manager and they're giving me the rundown of what's happening. They offered me the opportunity to step in and fight Khamzat Chimaev. So I'm like, hell yeah. I gotta go in here and tell my coaches and do practice, of course." He continued. "But unfortunately, I ended up tearing my MCL within the next hour. It was 11 days until I fight Chimaev." The UFC then turned to former welterweight champion Kamaru Usman. The Nigerian Nightmare agreed to fight Chimaev on 10 days' notice and put on a commendable performance, but came out on the wrong end of a majority decision. After defeating Sean Strickland for a second time, Dricus du Plessis' next title defense is looking increasingly likely to come against the undefeated Khamzat Chimaev, who solidified his claim to a title shot with a dominant first-round submission win over former champion Robert Whittaker last year. Former UFC middleweight Yoel Romero recently weighed in on the du Plessis vs. Chimaev matchup. He believes Borz has an edge over Stillknox on the mat. In an interview with Submission Radio, Romero said, 60% for Chimaev, and 40% for du Plessis. The wrestling for Chimaev right now is very, very dangerous. It's Olympic level. He's training with the best guys in the world. It's my opinion.